Okay,
Alrighty.
so today we are going to be going over some of the basic computer parts of what we do as a librarian. Our school does run through TLC. Sorry if you see me looking that way, it's because she's right here.
Oh no.
Yeah, you showed up. So we have TLC. A lot of schools run through, a lot of districts go through like Destiny, but here in El Paso for sure, like our school district does TLC, Socorro does TLC. I think EPISD is still on Destiny. So this is how our library system looks like. Like this is our landing page.
Okay.
And so what we usually do is you'll get like a link, and I can send you the sub link so that you can like play around with it. You just won't be able to do like the campus specific things like I don't think you're gonna be able to see like my catalog if you wanted to run like a report, but you'd be able to like play around with like check in, check out.
Oh, that's great.
So the first thing is like we have our dashboard here. The LS staff, that's where we do our check in, check out fines.
Oh, okay.
The LPAC is our catalog, and we can do our campus catalog, and then we can also see the district catalog.
Oh, wow.
LS2 kids, this is where you would see like your grade levels, the littles. So this is like pre-K, kinder first, maybe even second. This is the catalog geared towards them, so it's not as intensive.
Yes.
Should I be pressing these buttons so you can see them?
I mean, eventually I have to go through these things.
Miss Romo's in there.
So check in, check out.
Okay.
Overdue notices, placeholder book reserves, deleter fines, circulation report, cataloging record, and collection.
Okay. Well then I guess we can go through this and then we can go into the specific ones in a bit. So the LS2 reports is where we run all our reports like overdue notices, circulation counts. We used to have to do a report last year where she gave us specific information. We had to give her like obviously our circulation counts for each month. And we had to do a report on how many books we added to the library every month, how many books we were like renewed, how many books were interlibrary loans. We don't have to do that anymore, but we did last year.
Was that like from your principal or just?
That was from our district, our person in charge.
Yeah.
Cataloging, we don't usually do cataloging because we have a district cataloger.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know that they gave us access to that, but we don't have to do our the only cataloging we can do is if a book's already in the system.
Yeah.
But what is it? Custom cataloging?
Yes.
Like we don't do that. I know in Socorro they used to be able to, but the problem with that as far as like the district goes is that there's 54 of us librarians.
Yeah.
If I do something different than the person next to me, then you have a higher chance of messing up the MARC records.
Yeah.
So when you have like one person doing it, like it's just that one person.
Yes.
And then we have an inventory button. We do inventory every other year. So like this year we didn't have to do it. So next year we'll probably have to do inventory. So we'll go into the LS2 and it looks like this. So you can see right here on the sides, like the buttons, we usually have like our check-in button, and this is what we'll have ready as soon as classes come in. So since I have an aide, we're very lucky in that sense. So as they're bringing in their books, she's scanning them in.
Nice. That's nice.
If it's just me, I used to have the kids like turn in your books, and then usually my teachers are really good, and the teachers ultimately are the ones that are giving them instructions on what they want the kids to check out. Like my teachers, they give them reading logs, so they'll say this week we're focusing on fiction, check out a fiction book. Or we're focusing on nonfiction, check out a nonfiction book.
Yes.
They're not too intensive to say like you need to have,
Yeah.
they just say pick a genre. So as they're giving instruction, that's when I'm over here and I'm checking in.
Oh, nice.
So then let me get a book. That way you can see.
Okay.
So usually we'll have like our district barcode, and that's one thing that we talk to the kids about. A lot of the kids are I didn't train them this way. Their elementary ones probably did, where they have facing the barcode up.
Mm-hmm.
So um they'll come and they'll bring you this barcode and I'm like, no guys,
Oh.
flip it this way.
Yeah.
So each campus has their own code in the front. So like these first numbers
Mm-hmm.
are my campus specific.
Okay.
So like the first like 6 numbers will usually be the same because it's your campus.
Okay.
And then so you'll notice that like I checked that book in, and then let me see. When we click the barcode, this is where you can see the mark record. You can see who are the last borrowers and how many times it's been checked out.
I'm not seeing that on
You're
my
not?
screen. No.
Oh, it opened to a new tab. Sorry.
Oh.
Share this tab instead. Sorry.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sorry. Let's go back here. So this is the check-in button.
Oh.
Sorry.
No.
So then what I did was I clicked the actual barcode number, and then it gives me the mark record, like this is part of the mark record here.
Yeah.
And then it tells me how many of this book in particular I have copies of. And when I click this, this is where I can do like my cataloging. If I'm adding another copy of this,
Mm-hmm.
I would use this catalog here, and I would just change the item ID because that would be the new barcode.
Right.
And then here we have our collection. Under the collection, this next year, since we as a district decided to genreify, it's going to expand from just fiction. You're going to see like another box under it that's going to say what collection within fiction is. It going to be like fantasy, sci-fi. So that's coming. And then we're still going to have the shelf location, of course, the price. So this is where we like have our holding code for like that particular item. So then let's say, for example, I wanted to check this out. So then here where it says search, usually when the kids are in front of you, this is where you would just scan. Like in middle school, we scan their IDs.
Mm-hmm.
Elementaries, I know for the most part, I know I did when I was an elementary librarian, is I gave the kids library cards.
Oh, cute.
So you can get just plain ones, and then their student ID is the barcode.
Okay.
So like TLC, they give you that option to run a list of the student ID so that you can also just scan instead of having to manually put their IDs in.
Yes. I think at this point they just, for littles, they just have the teacher check out all of us.
Yeah.
Like, here you go.
Yeah. No, for us, like when you get to like kinder first, I would give them little library cards.
Yeah.
And then some of the librarians do the number pads so that the kids put in the number.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's really just how much time you have.
Okay.
So let's say, for example, I'm going to check this out. So that's my ID number, my account.
Mm-hmm.
So then here, I would just put in the book number. My scanner's over there. No, it's okay. But I would scan it, and then you'll see that there's a difference between like students and teachers. So for me, it gave me like 2 months practically with that book.
Oh,
For the students, it'll be between 2 and 3 weeks because that's when we see them, every 2 to 3 weeks. So then here, you'll see if I have any holds, and I'll show you how we can put holds in a bit. Any charges will go here. So if I owed anything, it would show me there. And also when a student is paying, that's where the make a payment, that's where I put that they're paying.
Oh, okay.
For us, they don't usually come to me to pay. In some campuses they do.
Mm-hmm.
The bad part about that is if I'm the one taking charge of the fines, I have to turn in that money every certain amount of days to the budget clerk because we're not supposed to have money on campus like us.
Yeah, wow.
So the front office does me the favor, they'll take the money and they do the deposit, and all I do is give the kids a receipt.
Okay.
So they'll get the receipt that they paid for it, they bring me the receipt, and I just mark them off here.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And then this is just like my borrower info. And this is helpful because here where it says guardians, for the kids, it already populates the parents' email.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's going to be helpful, like if you're trying to get contact with the parent because the student hasn't turned in books or they damaged books and you have to call parent to like notify them, it'll have it populated here. And then again, just any extra info, like here eventually, since we have SB 13, this is where we can write notes of student doesn't have permission to check out XYZ.
Oh, wow. Okay.
As far as the settings, this is if I want to make sure that all the kids, like all their information is getting done through email.
Okay.
Our older kids have access to get text messages if they want. I don't usually do that because sometimes their number is the parent number.
Yeah.
So some parents are gonna be like, I don't want to be getting the text messages,
Yeah.
so I just do it email. And then here, this is new. We didn't used to keep track of loan history, but because of SB 13, now we're going to have to.
Oh, that's scary.
Yes. So I've only checked out 2 books. And yeah, so that's the user account. So let me go ahead, and I showed you how to check in, check out. We did oh, I didn't show you how to get a fine. I showed you where the fines go.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going back to my account. So let's pretend I'm the student and I damaged this book. What I do is sorry.
No, it just did that. Sorry. It's like
That's
keeps
okay.
telling me to click this. I'm like, what?
So let's say, for example, I damaged this book, like I got water damage. And then for us, each librarian, each campus is different. So for me, we don't charge late fees.
Okay.
Some campuses do, but it's mostly like the high school. Like I know a high school does it, but she does it because her and her principal talked about it. She doesn't have a big budget.
No.
So the principal is allowing her, like, whatever fine she gets to keep the money to use for her like replenishing.
Yeah.
Not all campuses do that.
Yeah.
The idea is that like if a student is paying for a book, that it comes to library. It doesn't always happen. Like I don't get that money.
Yeah.
It goes to my campus, my principal, to his account.
Yeah.
It just depends. So I don't charge late fees. The only fees I charge is if it's damage to the point where like I can't fix it. So water damage, liquid damage, like the dog bit the book and it's like shredded. Those are the only times I charge, really. So let's say, for example, I damage this book. So what I do is I put lost and then I put charge. So here under comment is where I put 319.26 water damage. Student will pay in payments. And then I put my initials because what happens is if they go to like the high school, we don't know, like we want to make sure that we know which librarian charged them.
Oh, okay.
Because like, let's say, for example, when I got here my first year, there's kids already at the high school that have damages from us here. I wasn't the librarian in charge.
Yeah.
So then they know, like, oh, if she charged them, she's not here anymore. What am I supposed to do? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know the kid, I don't know the situation. So then the high school librarian is aware of, oh, it was a previous librarian, and then we decide.
Okay.
So then here, my aide and everybody has access to see like why that book was damaged.
That's good. Yeah.
And then I just marked it lost, but that's okay. So then what I do here, like for example, if I paid, the student will bring me a receipt, and it'll either be like a cash receipt or a credit card, because we have a credit card reader.
Mhm.
We were talking about waiving fees. I'm gonna waive mine because I didn't damage the book. It's here. So I'm not allowed to waive fees from the elementary.
Mhm.
So if a student from the elementary comes here and they have a missing book, I can't get rid of that.
Yeah.
We used to be able to, but not anymore. So what happens is I have to notify the elementary librarians, and then they have to talk to their principals to waive.
Oh, wow.
And that's what we're going to have to start doing now. So the high school is actually going to run her list of kids that owe me books and them books. And she's going to CC our principals to say, like, these kids have books. Like, at this point, we can't hold the kids accountable anymore.
Yeah.
So all I'm doing is I'm checking the book back in so that the system knows that it's not lost. Previously marked lost, and I just put okay, and the mark record is back in.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, this is pretty intuitive, like it gives you all the information kind of step by step if you go through each one and stuff. That's
yes. Good. Sorry, I feel like I'm doing a lot. Like I'm giving you a lot of information at once.
It's being recorded, so I can always come back.
Yes, and then like I said, one day when I have a class, because we're gonna start collecting books again at the end of the year, you're more than welcome to come, and then we'll give you a scanner too.
All right, sounds good.
So we did check in, check out, delete and add fines. Okay, so then we're going to head over to the LS2. I'm going to share a different screen. Here we go. So we're going to be going over how to place holds and reserves on books. So I'm going to the LS2 pack. And like I said, so these two, the LS2 kids is for pre-K, kinder, for a second. So it's not so overwhelming. I'll show it to you just so you can see it. It's super cute too.
Oh, that is cute.
So it's super user-friendly because it wants the kids to be able to say like, oh, look, Dogman, it's going to show me the Dogman series.
Oh, cute.
So then it's a little bit different with middle and high, because by then the kids they're expecting them to be able to write it in. So this is my school's catalog, and then over here it like these little topics right here, the new releases, the Blue Bonnet, the Lone Star, I have access to change those.
Oh, nice.
So like the new releases is automatic. Anytime we add a new book, LS2 is going to promote it as new releases that have come up.
Oh, nice.
But the rest I can change myself. So as a student, I would log into the LS2. So this is my account. So let's say, for example, I'm looking for a book, and we'll do this book again. So do you see how here it says place hold?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll place the hold. And then if I go back to my account, it's because I see our faces over here, so I'm trying to see which one's my account. Do you see your faces too? No.
No.
Oh.
I see our faces on this side.
I see your faces over here too. So then it says loans. Oh, hold on. Let me move this lower. Oh, duh, it's right here. Holds. So there it is. So then what it does is it'll flag it on the LS2 over here.
Okay.
So then here, do you see how I have the 1 right here?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to tell me I have a hold. So then me as a librarian, I would pull it.
Yeah.
And then that's where it tells me it's to fill the hold. This is a student ID right here.
Oh, okay.
So then let me copy it. So I'm not filling it out. So then here I would check it out to my, so that it eliminates the hold. And you see it went away after I click the envelope again.
Nice.
So I don't normally get a lot of holds from the kids,
Mm-hmm.
but this is a good way that they can check their accounts. And then this is where you'll have like fines and then loans also, and then loan history. Are we doing okay?
Yes.
So then from here, let's go ahead and go to the reports. I'm sorry if I'm going fast.
No, it's okay.
The kids are coming in a few minutes.
That's what I keep thinking. Whenever you only have 5 minutes.
So then this is where we usually have our reports.
Mm-hmm.
So do you see how like here it has like the monthly reports?
Oh, wow.
This is because we had to do that report every month.
Oh, yeah.
So here I was able to like put my shortcuts. So this is where we would be able to run how many circulation counts we had at this location.
Oh,
So whenever you're running a report, like for us, we pick what location we want. We don't usually count renewals for us. I don't know, that was just a district thing. Like when it came to our circulation numbers, they didn't want us to count renewals.
yeah.
So then, like for me, since I'm getting ready to send out like overdue notices, I put the date from July 2025 because that's when we started to
Mm-hmm.
now. And this is circulation. So this is how I can see how many books we've checked out so
wow.
far
For the
for the whole school year up to this point. So it's running.
That's okay.
So then it tells me by like the holdings code is like the genre and the section. So like my biography section, how many? So in total, we have 9,129 items, and from that 5,953 have been checked out.
Oh, nice.
So that's a good number. I've already beat the number from last year at this point. So it's pretty intuitive, and then like if I wanted to run it again, it lets me adjust it.
Mm-hmm.
So then that was circulation counts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, overdue notices.
And that runs from here too?
Yes. Items.
That's cool that it has like your shortcuts and then frequently used.
Well, we had to make that.
Oh, okay.
Items, okay. So this one, the items out, overdue, lost, and fine notices. This is the overdue notices. There's also this one where if I wanted to have them printed out,
Yes.
that I give it to the kids that way, I can do it that way. So then again, I have to put like the borrower location. So that's us, because then again, some of these kids have books out from the elementary.
Yeah.
So they're not there anymore. So I can do it where I put the book jacket cover if there's a picture. And then I just click finish. And this one's going to take a while because we have 1,000 students. From those 1,000, I'm sure like at least half have books out.
Oh, goodness.
And then I'll get like a PDF.
Mm-hmm.
So with that PDF, I literally print it out. And then my aide and I like cut them so that it fits. We give them to the teachers so the teachers can give it to the kids. Yes, it's gonna be a long PDF. But that's every year, and that's a lot of.
And how often do you do the overdue notices?
I only do them for the end of the year
That's good.
because like during Christmas break, spring break, we want the kids to be reading.
Yeah.
And summer, since no campus is open in the summer for checkout, that's why we only do it for the end of the year. I think we were able to do almost all of them except for the cataloging a record. But that one, what I can do is I can talk to our district cataloger to see if she'll meet with us virtually, so we can see how that looks. And then the collection analysis report. If you're okay, it all had to be in the same video.
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, we got things to do.
Sorry, D&D today. We're gonna see the kids running. If you're okay, I'm gonna stop recording because they're literally gonna come running right now.
That's fine with me. Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Right now, when the PDF is done, I'm gonna show her the PDF. Bye. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna stop recording. Okay.